Well, hello there, my friends, and welcome to Free Games Part 491. And I must say that every game on today's list is quite interesting. Okay, let's start! Rose is a violent roguelite arena shooter where you sacrifice your body parts to progress and gain new weapons and abilities. Slaughter waves of monstrous enemies and defeat titanic bosses in randomized arenas or die trying. Maximum Football is a fully customizable football simulation where you can customize every detail of your team from logos to uniforms to player attributes. Build your dream roster and step into the stadium, whether you're playing locally or online. The game is in early access, so that means it will only get better with time. Drag Racing 3D Streets 2. As the title says, it's a drag racing simulator where you create a unique car, installing new parts to upgrade it and make it go faster. You can compete with other players in different tournaments on colorful racetracks. Angel Wings Endless Night, a dark thriller with both comedic and spine-chilling moments. It's a love letter to classic survival horror games brought to life in a form of a visual novel. And what's cool about it is that it's fully voice-acted.
It'll get better, won't it? Always does, after all.
Ghosty, a light-hearted top-down action adventure RPG that features tons of puns, witty dialogue, charming story elements, and a pixelized art style. The game experiments with a splash of unique mechanics that are used both in and out of combat.
Wait, it's never too late to become a wizard. And it's never too late to play Ghosty.
Boring Movies is a fun party game where you and up to 3 of your friends need to choose a movie and describe it in the most mundane, boring, and painfully dull way you possibly can. And then the rest tries to guess the movie. For example, an old lady tells a story about a boat on a different boat. If you know the answer, tell me in the comments. Elemental Roll is a 3D platformer that is kinda a mix between Super Monkey Ball and Super Mario 3D. You play as Bile, a former king of hell that was betrayed by Timothy and exiled to the human world. Your task is to help Bale get his powers back and reclaim his kingdom.
But he won't be alone, because he knows how to harness the elements.
Village Heroes is a pixel art bullet hell MMORPG where you can embark on an adventure, team up with friends, explore a vast fantasy world, challenge powerful bosses, and collect rare treasures. It's kinda an unforgiving game, so always remember to have spare gear stacked away. Basically, if you enjoy the Realm of the Mad God, you might like this one too. Synchronicity is a 1v1 turn-based tactics game where you plan your 3 moves with your 3 characters. Your opponent, a friend or AI, does the same. Once both sides have submitted their plans for the round, they get executed at the same time. Then you'll find out how well you anticipated your opponent's moves. The game also offers a puzzle mode where you are placed in a hard situation from which you must get out. And also, the game supports cloud turns, what means you don't have to be online at the same time with your opponent. You can do your turn and get notified later when your opponent has finished their turn. Quite cool. Stagdraft is a chaotic 2D multiplayer hack and slasher designed for intense PvP action and supports up to 24 players. But you can play it solo with the bots on your team and of course bots on the enemy side. You can create your own lobby and play with your buddy or against. I don't know if players can choose the side or are assigned randomly to teams. Overall, I tried it out and it is quite fun. And we are done for this episode, my friends. As always, I thank you very much for watching, especially if you watched the whole video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like what I do. Have a great day or evening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!